Sorry. So, I'll just pass you to have a...
Hi guys.
Okay, so...
Hello. Welcome to Take on Helicopters, brand new helicopter game from Bohemia Interactive. Alright. We're currently loading. And we are currently loading. Good. We're a civil-based helicopter game. Alright. Out October this year. Currently we're in alpha. I'll just get rid of my presentation. And here we are. For a flight sim, people are going to be quite happy with the fact that you can actually step out of the helicopter. Say hello to your brother. Welcome to downtown Seattle.
Is that where it takes place?
One of our maps is Seattle, our other is South Asia, which you can imagine being something more like Afghanistan topography, which is 120 by 120, so a pretty massive terrain. One of the things people like to see, which is new for our game, you can interact with the helicopter. Open her up, take a look at the exhaust pipe.
Will the flight mechanisms for this game be used in Arma 3?
There's a few things I can show you that you might be interested for Arma 3.
Yeah, please. Well, I'm going by a live feed of questions from the audience.
Cool. Okay, well I'll give the audience something that they might like to see.
Alright.
This is our rendered texture mirrors. These are dynamically updated.
Wow.
We can interact with our cockpit. We can turn our lights on. We can do a startup sequence. Let's get some free look here. React to my controls. See my sticker moves down here. Our gauges all feedback. Looking at our engine RPM here. If I introduce some fuel, race our starboard. Let's look at the RPM set up to about 65. Should probably wait for it to warm up, but let's just get going.
How many helicopters are going to be available in the game?
Talk about classes of helicopters, light, medium, and heavy. 3 civil variants, 1 military variant. So you can expect quite a broad range of gameplay from those.
So that would be 12 helicopters total.
Currently at Alpha, 12 helicopters. But
so you're still in Alpha?
Yeah, we're still in Alpha, working through beta now, released October 2011. Obviously, it's a Bohemia game, so people are going to come, make their own modifications, make a zombie mode, make a military missions, all these kinds of things. In fact, I'll be disappointed if they don't.
When will the beta be available?
We'll announce that in the next couple of weeks. The rest of my team are hard at work getting that together right now. You can get more information about that on takeonthegame.com and
Take on Helicopters is the name of the game.
Take on Helicopters, all about helicopters.
Alright. I used to know a pilot refused to touch helicopters because they have so many moving parts.
This is true. Half the complexity is the challenge. It's good fun.
True.
And Seattle itself is like a great place to fly around. Downtown, industrial, residential. One thing Arma 3 fans might like to have a quick look at. I'll give you a look behind the scenes here. If I set my altitude a little bit higher, we can go up into the clouds. We got all new environmental tech, volumetric clouds. This will affect the flight model, so we get some turbulence, all this kind of jazz.
You believe it's already noon?
My stomach can't.
I don't get to stop and eat.
I'm sure the Arma 3 boys will have a couple of snacks in there. So you can see we've got some clouds, including our view here. You can get a sense of how big the map is in itself. Like I say, 60 by 60.
And obviously it features joystick support.
Yeah, joystick, keyboard. One of our lead testers got the whole setup with the pedals and the collective on the side.
Wow.
Pretty impressive. So if that's the setup that you want, then that's what you can do, yeah.
Have you guys talked to Razer at all about any of their gear? They're pushing this thing they've got called the Hydra. Have you seen it?
I haven't escaped my battle bunker too much, so I haven't seen that now. But bundling and distributing with different peripherals is definitely something that we're looking at. Although nothing will stop us flying with the mouse and keyboard.
Is there going to be multiplayer support at all?
Absolutely. We've got a really good designer working on some co-op and competitive challenges. You can think about things like racing or sling loading. Maybe I'll be the pilot. My buddy will be on the searchlight looking for some survivors of whatever kind of disaster strikes.
What physics engine are you using?
PhysX.
Physics. That's what they specifically asked if you were using physics.
Yeah. Although, there's a lot more complications about that. It's a longer answer than you can probably give just in 2 minutes.
Now, if you're responding to some sort of fire emergency, can you whip out that fire extinguisher and help?
We don't simulate water when it comes to fire. It's something that we looked at, but there were a lot of constraints about that. You would help in a fire in different ways, using our thermal imaging technology for hunting out for survivors, things like that.
Will this support Eyefinity or triple monitors?
I've played this on triple head. We can get track here and a couple more peripherals for 6 stuff.
Cool. Are there unpredictable events like birds flying into your windshield?
I'm pushing this. Bird strike is something that I want to see immediately, if not sooner. And if it's not made, I guarantee the community will put it in. It's also something that my colleague Ivan Bukta, he's looking at for Arma 3 as well. More for the entertainment side of things.
Yeah. Or some dude on the runway shooting frozen chickens out of a cannon.
We haven't got chicken flight dynamics models now.
Okay. You've heard about that, right? That's how they test
the big Boeing engines. Yeah. We haven't gone down the Chicken Simulating route.
We can add that into the zombie mod.
Certainly the splatter effects will be useful for it anyway.
Are there difficulty options in this game?
We handle difficulty in a couple of ways. The flight model, you can play the Arma 3, what we call arcade flight mode, where you can step up to things. For example, I'm flying pretty straight and level here. This is because I've got a lot of helpers on as I'm presenting. I've got auto trim. So these are the kind of things, if you're not so comfortable with helicopters, you can jump in.